accident in New Zealand. Maybe you don't know, but he spent how many weeks in the hospital thereafter?
Oh, just 4 days.
Just 4 days, yeah. 4 comfortable days, okay. And but that's not what this is all about. What this is all about is that Reed has been coming to the Congress for
28 consecutive years.
That's what I said, 28 consecutive years. And he always is there and always helps out. He always comes around and says, can I help you? And sometimes I say, look into the bylaws, because he's the ACF bylaw expert, and help me clear up a point, and he does so. So Reed, again, I appreciate all that you have done for WACS, and we want to recognize this with a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you very
and
much.
don't hurt yourself when you put that on.
May I have just a moment? I asked for one moment, as Ferdinand told you, on the second day of the Congress in New Zealand, I accidentally fell and broke my right leg in 4 places. I think it was maybe 3 minutes later that the entire Chefs Association of New Zealand kicked into gear. I was visited in the hospital. I've never seen a group of people gather behind a problem as fast as you did. I think it's a real tribute to the culinary fraternity to which we all belong, and I would like to publicly thank the chefs of New Zealand for everything that they did. When you're injured in a foreign country, it's a problem. So to all the chefs of New Zealand, thank you very much.
I also like to call Sirkka Ruutinen up here. You know, when we first started to talk about the global chef, the women in WACS rather, Sirkka didn't quite know how she should react to it, because she, being the chef to the President of Finland, that's a very high position, and maybe she didn't quite encounter the same problems and situations than other women in the profession. But she said to me one thing which stuck with me and which I think helped us move the program forward, and that is, she says, don't separate the women from the men in the meetings or in competitions or whatever. The idea is to work together and understand each other. And I think, Sirkka, I appreciate that advice. That was very well received. And I also would like to present you with a little medallion as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, all of you. And I'm so happy to be part of this WACS, and hope to see you next time in Chile. God bless you.
Another individual who never says no, and when he says yes, he always does a great job. He's the head of a very professional chefs association in Europe, and he's just a great friend, and even more so a greater ambassador for our profession. And I'd like to call this gentleman up, as he hosted many board meetings and or continental meetings, none other than Miroslav Kubec. Miroslav, thank you for never saying no.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me and for Czech Republic be in WACS. Thank you.
As Andy pointed out, we have, of course, a number of awards here, many of which go to the juniors and to the global chef. But also we are going to continue after lunch. There are 2 more presentations I'd like to make before, because early on I talked about the team that made everything happen in terms of developing the new initiatives and also getting the new initiatives off the ground, getting them established. And that team consists of both the Presidium as well as the Continental Directors. And at this point, I would like to ask the Continental Directors to all come up here and receive a token of our appreciation. We probably need a little bit more of an enthusiastic applause for them. They've worked very hard. Thank you. Okay, get them. Go a little bit up there. There's another part of our team. It's called the Presidium. One member is already up here, and Dr. Gallagher. And I ask now that the other members, well, two are here, Ed Brown and Billy Gallagher, that Norbert and Siegfried and Ed come up here as well.
We have diplomas of certification for our corporate members. I'd like to call the Academy of Hotel Management and Catering from Poland to come to the stage, please, to receive their diploma.